Yes, yours truly again. It's the old Rough Rider. And this is another video we'll put up on YouTube. It's mainly at the Trump voter. Steve Bannon will be referred for criminal contempt today, Tuesday, October the 19th, 2001. Way to go, Steve Areno. You're going down. You have no executive privilege to hide behind. Trump, you certainly don't have any executive privilege to hide behind. You're no longer president, you bumfuck. And the Republican Party is in shambles. Of the half a dozen Trump candidates or would-be candidates that Trump has endorsed to primary less than 110% loyal Congress people now, those half a dozen are going down to, they can't even raise money. They're not even on the Richter scale. They don't even have any poll ratings. So Trump, you have no power. You have no influence. The average voter out there in real time across the country, they're going to decide who they want to vote for. They don't give a diddly damn about your endorsements or what you think or opine as to who should be running for office, sitting in Congress. They're going to make their own decisions. So, Donald Trump, you're in the shitter. You're going to be indicted. It's just a matter of time. It's probably a couple of months away. Cyrus Vance, the Manhattan District Attorney in New York City, he's going to be raining down a deluge of indictments against the Trump organization, any and all people in that associated with that sordid entity. You're definitely going to get your time in the barrel, Don, and your progeny, Ivanka, Don Jr., and Eric will get their time in the barrel. You're all going to end up eventually behind bars in an orange jumpsuit. So Steve Bannon will be tried by the Justice Department. They'll convene a grand jury. He will be held in contempt, criminal contempt, and he will be spending time in jail until he relents and actually appears before the House Select Committee on January the 6th to testify as to what he knew, and he should know a lot. He was in the center of that whole uprising, insurrection back on January 6th. He was communicating with Trump the day before, January 5th, and even before that. And he even said there will be hell. There will be hell that will be raised that day, the day before, on his podcast, The War Room. So he knew exactly what was going on. He was actually planning it. He was the instigator. He was in the center of all the planning and machinations to effect that insurrection the following day. So, I mean, any way you slice it or dice it, the Republicans, Donald Trump, you're on the losing end of this one. You're pissing against the wind. Your time has come. Your time is gone. History is going to sweep you into the dustbin. And Trump voters, you can take your white angst and your feelings of, being looked down upon and mistreated and made fun of. Who cares? You're the ones that voted for Republican candidates for decades. Don't blame it on the Democrats. You, across the country, all you white folk out there who are, pissed and you're in a hissy fit and you're in livid that you've been made, your concerns have not been answered. They've been poo-pooed. They've been overlooked. Well, for all practical purposes, you had the one option of voting for Democrats, which you never did. You continued to vote for Republican year after year after year. And obviously they didn't come through for you. So you're so pissed, you're pissed at everybody. Your vote in the 2016 and particularly in the 2020 presidential elections was nothing more than a big fuck you, a big finger to the supposed elite and the establishment. Well, see where that's gotten you. Are you tired of winning? Because from this podcaster's standpoint, it seems like you've been doing nothing but losing. And you're going to continue to lose in the future. You're just fucking losers like the person you voted for, Donald John Trump, the world's biggest loser. So losers, here's a big fuck you to all of you, all y'alls. That's what we think of you. You're nothing but fucking losers. Whiners, bigots, racist, cretins. Anything, I don't know if you even read anymore. Do you do any reading? I don't think you read. You certainly don't exercise any discernment, any judgment, any higher cognitive abilities. It's all about your gonads, your testicular frustration with everything and anything in your miserable lives, your miserable white lives, because most of you are just miserable white folk that are pissed off at everybody else who you feel is taking your rightful place in this world. Well, guess what? You have no one to blame for yourselves. As I said before, you continue to, vote Republican year after year after year. As Albert Einstein said, if, the epitome of idiocy is doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. Well, that's you. That pretty well sums up you. You kept voting Republican year after year, expecting different results. And guess what? You got fucked. You got fucked up the ass. And then you try to blame it on Democrats and lump all those together as the elites and the coastal elites who look down upon you and make fun of your lifestyle or your mores or your philosophy. Well, guess what? Philadelphia, New York, Denver, Boston, Portland, screw you. The urban areas had nothing to do with your plight. As I said before, and I'll continue to pound again over and over again, you continued to repeat the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. You kept voting Republican, 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 and they fucked you over. So you have no one but to blame for yourself for your miserable plight in this world. It has nothing to do with being flyover country or whatnot. You are just miserable, stupid, fucking white people. And you can't get out of your own way. So fuck off. One last send off, the big send off from all of us to all of y'alls. Bye-bye. Ta-ta.